Sam left in her will for Drew to have legal custody of Scout and Danny. I said, how do y'all feel about that? Comment down below. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chester for General Hospital, November 20th, 2024. Okay, y'all. So first thing first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. Look, we got to start with Alexis now. Well, we ain't going to start with them, but we're going to make a comment. Sam left legal custody of both her kids to Drew. And Alexis and Molly was talking, basically saying, there had to been a few years ago before, she knew Jason was alive. And then the whole situation, everything that's happened before she was even with Dante. I said, Drew just got through telling, who was that, Carly? He just got through telling Carly how he don't know how he's going to raise Scout. You don't left him 2 kids. I said, you don't left her 2 kids. Now, obviously, her and Jason been at odds anyway, and he lived a dangerous life. He done gave up Jake for that very reason or whatever. So, of course, and then he was contemplating already if he should just be there for him or move him in, should he get a bigger house and all this stuff. I said, sir, the first thing you should have did was say, I'm getting my son. I don't care what these folks talking about. And Alexis, her whole thing is she wants to honor her daughter's wishes. That's what she was saying before she even found the will. And I was like, but y'all also missing the fact that this man's supposed to be leaving for Washington, right? Don't he supposed to be leaving for Washington? So how he supposed to get both of these kids? Like, I don't know. They did. That's why they had that fight. That's why they had Jason go over there and hit on Drew or whatever. Then another thing before we dive into the review is the Lulu situation. Look, they show her having flashback. First of all, that lady, she played on something. I can't remember what it was, but I remember her from something. It was back in the day. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I remember her. But yeah, that whole little scene with Cyrus, I was like, Cyrus, what you up to? Why would you tell the doctor, whoever, the nurse, doctor, whoever, not to contact Laura? Did she tell you to contact her before you visit? Why wouldn't you tell Laura that her daughter's making progress? Talking about some, you don't want to get her hopes up and all this stuff. I said, yeah, you unplugged that machine, didn't you? I'm so ready for him to stop this doggone act because I still don't believe he changed. Now, he might be changed, but as of right now, no. I don't believe he no more changed than Heather. And not only that, for them to say, I knew it was something about Elizabeth. The whole Lucas, Elizabeth, Sam thing. How she got called into the office. They were saying, I can't remember what the name of the meds was, but they gave her too much, basically. And she was like, she checked everything. That's not what happened. I said, yeah, she being set up. I said, do y'all think Isaiah in on it? Do y'all think he working with somebody? Look, okay, make this interesting. This will be real good, y'all. It seemed like it'll be real good. But yeah, on today's episode, Elizabeth and Lucky was talking. He was talking about the same thing. He doesn't want to give Hayden or Elizabeth false hope or whatever. And they was talking about that. And she was telling him to talk to his son because he loves him and all this stuff. Then she noticed Lucas. Lucas tells, why he didn't go to the funeral or why he came and left because of Danny. And they was trying to reassure him. That's when he got the call from Portia to come in. Portia cleared him, said it wasn't his fault or whatever. Then she handed over the paperwork. When she handed over the paperwork, I was like, somebody did something. They said the person that did it was the person at the funeral. And I told y'all yesterday, I was like, I didn't see nobody. I didn't see Cyrus. I didn't see nobody. It was Elizabeth. So they blaming Elizabeth. I said, okay, that's a bad look. Then Portia gonna tell her she need to get a rep, or she would suggest she get a rep or something like that before she continue. And I said, I get a rep too, because y'all be steady falsely accusing people of stuff. Now I understand you trying to cover your butt. I said, first of all, I don't know if she belong in jail, but look, you a suspect on a whole nother situation. Then you switch them results. I understand she doing her job though, y'all, but still, I see, look, Portia. But yeah, she is doing her job. But yeah, I said, Elizabeth. I said, But Lucas ended up calling Lucky to tell him that, he think that Elizabeth gonna need him. He thinks she in trouble or whatever. Mr. Brendan's still why you trying to get all these people to do his dirty work? What is he up to? I'm ready for him to be like not exposed, but whatever he want. Because it's been dragging and we all know he wants something. Eventually he gonna want something. So he's trying to recruit him. Or whatever to do a job, trying to get him to get on the plane and everything. And I said, I don't know. It could go either way. I feel like Lucky not going nowhere, but at the same time, we'll see. Alexis and Molly. So Alexis was looking for Sam Will or whatever she was searching for, and then she was talking about the trial. They said tomorrow is Ava's trial, and everybody I think Dante and Christina was the one saying that they're going to get justice. Ava going to pay for what she did, and I still repeat the same thing. I feel like when she get on that stand, that's when she gonna remember everything that happened or whatever. It didn't happen that way. She gonna break down. Something gonna happen. She gonna break down or something. But Molly ended up revealing that Rick put her on the added her as the witness for the trial. That's I can't stand Rick. I can't stand him. But he is right to try to, he want this for Molly. That's what he say anyway. That's what he says anyways or whatever. But Alexis ended up finding the document and she was like, it said that Drew was named as basically he gonna have legal custody of Scout and Danny. And I repeat, he just got through saying he don't know how he gonna take care of Scout. But they were saying, I'm assuming that was because years ago. Do y'all think it was years ago when she thought that well, they said Drew. They didn't say Jason though. I was about to say when she thought that he was the other person. He was when y'all know what they did when they said they something about they had surgery or something like that. I don't know what they said, y'all. They said something, but it could have just been years ago. But Molly was trying to get Alexis to see maybe this was intentional. Maybe she never updated on purpose. I said, but I wouldn't say that. Well, they was getting along. The only time I seen Sam and Drew disagree was about the school thing, right? I don't know. But yeah, but then she had this whole thing where she went and talked to them and said she need them to step up for the kids or whatever. So we'll see. But Alexis' whole thing is she want to keep the kids together. Then also in the preview for tomorrow's episode, look like Jason is reading the document and he said, why wasn't he informed? I said, he finna be highly upset. Then, Alexis is talking to somebody and she's saying somebody start talking now or something like that. I wonder if she talking to Drew and Jason about, their little situation they done got into. Then Danny revealed he know that Drew and Jason got the fight. He was like, he seen Drew's face. He knew he ain't bumping to no door or whatever, and he don't look no much better. Jason don't look no much better. I said, the only thing I see on Jason, maybe he got a bruise on his face, but it's not noticeable like Drew's or whatever. I know his wrist was bruised up. But yeah, I thought that Rocco had told. So now I'm wondering what Rocco's gonna do with the information. Because I thought Danny was gonna be like, Rocco told me. He was like, no, he put two and two together or whatever. And he was trying to get Jason to tell him what happened. And he ends up telling him it stays between them. But Danny ended up holding him accountable. He ended up saying, you didn't think about anybody else or whatever because, Scout noticed Drew's face and she was asking questions or whatever, but she don't seem like she believed it either. And he's like, I didn't think about that. I was like, right. I feel like they'll have a great, even stronger bond if Jason actually fully continues to step up for his son. Like, forget what these folks talking about documents and stuff like that. But then again, if they go to court, then they might be able to prove like, oh, he's not safe to be around and all that stuff. But we'll see how that turns out, y'all. Dante and Christina, they was talking about Sam. I think she was there to go through Sam things and stuff like that. That's when they ended up talking about her and all the plans they had and how they fell through. Then they started talking about Christina's grief, like, because she was telling him she's sorry or something. And he was like, that was your sister or whatever. And I was like, yeah. I said, somebody had pointed that out that that's, what was that, last year? I want to say last year where somebody was like, Christina is Sam's sister and Dante's sister. I said, I forgot about that. I said, look, Eric, they gonna find a way to make these folks related, ain't they? But yeah, Cyrus over here, we finna get to him. Oh yeah, we is finna get to him for real. This the last people. Let me make sure I covered everything though. I already said Sam named Drew as Scout and Danny legal guardian. I had asked the question, what did that lady that's playing Lulu play on? Dante still blaming himself. Oh, Danny feel guilty. I forgot that part. Danny felt guilty about kicking Lucas out or whatever, and Jason was just encouraging him. I like that Jason don't tell you what he feels like you need to hear. I like that he sits and he listens to you, then he responds in a way that you need him to respond versus you wanting him to respond or whatever, if that makes sense. Let's see. Yeah, I think the last people is Lulu and Cyrus. Oh, they keep calling Cyrus creepy. He is. He keep popping up. It's a reason why he keep popping up. I said, why? It's more to the story. Do y'all think it's more to the story? Because why he keep popping up? Then he gonna tell the doctor, I said, first of all, that's why he's sticking so close. He's sticking close for a reason. Cyrus planning to take over. Look, I still say he's not changed. Now, I could be wrong, but as how he been acting, then talking about some doggone, maybe they want us to think it's Cyrus. We'll see, y'all. But yeah, Lulu woke up. She out here, look, she already don't trust him. I don't think she know. No, because she was in the coma the whole time, right? She doesn't know that that's her uncle, allegedly. We don't even know if that's true. But yeah, Lulu woke up. Cyrus came in asking about her. The doctor was like, she making great progress. Basically, she recovering or making more progress than they expected. And they wanted to call Laura. Somebody said, I don't want you calling my sister, give her false hope and all this. I said, he trying to do something to her. And when she got up, when she was pretending to be asleep or whatever, I said, so y'all don't notice. I know it's hard to pretend to be asleep for that long. I said, you don't see her moving and nothing. You don't see that the cover don't move or something. But yeah, then the second time, I think they was out in the hall or whatever, and then after they left, she got out the bed and she fell on the floor. I said, she gonna wake up, Cyrus gonna be there. I said, get up, girl, get back in the bed. I said, no. I said, he gonna get you. Because the way they showing it, you would think that Cyrus was responsible. That he is still the same man, just running around pretending. Running around pretending, but I was like, get up, girl. Look, that part right there, I was like, ooh, look, I don't know, y'all. I'm over here questioning Isaiah if he's in on it. Like, what is it more to the story? Like, I don't know. We'll see, y'all. We'll see. But that's it. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces, have a good rest of the day and be safe.